today is the day after Christmas, so that means there's no point of having this. Yeah, I have a bunch of wrapping paper, but there's no point of having wrapping paper anymore because Christmas was yesterday. So I'm gonna make wrapping paper evil papers with the wrapping paper. The wrapping paper evil papers, there's a bunch of wrapping paper evil papers over there. But I'm gonna make more wrapping paper evil papers. That's a wrapping paper evil paper. It's difficult to make the evil papers while holding the camera. Making evil papers while holding a camera is kind of difficult. So, I'm gonna make some wrapping paper evil papers. And there's a bunch of evil papers here, but I'm gonna make more evil papers. I'm gonna make wrapping paper evil papers. It was raining a couple of days ago, so there's a bunch of rainwater. So the evil papers will die really easily. So we're gonna try to make sure the evil papers don't land inside of the puddles. I'm making evil papers with wrapping paper because yesterday was Christmas and there's no point of having wrapping paper evil papers anymore. I accidentally tore it in half. I don't want to make giant evil papers with the wrapping paper. I just want to make normal size evil papers. There's the wrapping paper portal right there. This is a broom. Yeah, that broom just fell down the stairs. Watch where you're going while you're walking down the stairs, or else you're gonna end up like the broom. Oh hey, there's a couple little spots of dry land. A couple little spots of dry concrete. Like, the entire ground is covered in rain, including part of the road, but not the entire road is covered in rain. Like, over there it's dry, but all of the concrete is wet except for those 3 little spots right there. And there were 3 giant evil papers over there while it was raining. So the reason why there's 3 dry spots right there is because it was raining while there was 3 giant evil papers. See, those 3 dry spots right there, that's from 3 giant evil papers that were sitting there while it was raining. Yeah, so I've got to continue making the wrapping paper evil papers. Oh man, that evil paper got stuck in the rain. It got stuck in the spider web. There we go, I got it down, but there's also another evil paper stuck on the spider web. There we go. I got that evil paper down too. Tear off another piece of wrapping paper. Make all of the wrapping paper evil papers. Hello, I'm a sentient wrapping evil paper. Actually, all the evil papers are sentient. I don't know why I said sentient wrapping evil paper, because all evil papers are sentient. And who the hell is Time Man Law Firm? Yeah, so all the evil papers are sentient. I'm just talking. Well, all the evil papers can talk too, but they're just not talking right now. But why is Santa here? And Santa stopped here. Christmas was yesterday. Santa's not coming to houses anymore. Ow! Santa Claus is not coming to town. And walk over here by the place where Jalexander0611 broke that vase. Remember when Jalexander0611 was asking Russo what he was doing, and then he knocked the vase off the edge and broke it? What the hell happened to that car? Why is there a ginormous dent on the side of the car? Like, literally half of the car is dented. Oh, and those flowers look nice. Okay, I don't want to leak anyone's license plate. Okay, there's two random evil papers in front of this door. I'm gonna make evil papers off this side. And those are the two planks that a lumberjack left behind yesterday. Like, Mrs. Claus, well, not the actual Mrs. Claus. There was a girl wearing a Santa outfit that kept walking outside, so I decided to nickname her. I decided to call her Santa Mrs. Claus, because she was wearing a Santa outfit. And there was also someone walking outside who looked like a lumberjack, and he was holding two planks. So, yeah, there was a lumberjack and Mrs. Claus, but not the actual Mrs. Claus. It was just someone wearing a Santa outfit yesterday. And why is there an evil kelp? That was a piece of kelp right there. Well, evil kelps aren't actual trash buddies. Hey, those two people are wearing ugly sweaters. Oh well. I gotta continue making the evil paper wrapping papers. The evil wrapping papers. That's what I'm gonna call them. I'm gonna call them evil wrapping papers. I'm gonna put an evil paper on top of the fire extinguisher. Now there's an evil paper on top of the fire extinguisher. In case of fire, break glass. Well, here's something that happened back in November. Remember when there used to be a bush right there? Yeah, now there's no more bush. And there's also the Shock Russo drawings are now completely dead. And there's a bunch of illegal characters in there, don't show that. And there's an M&M's wrapper. Why is there an M&M's wrapper? Well, the reason that Bush moved is because a bunch of stuff hit it, and the bush was nearly destroyed, so they just decided to remove the bush. What was that noise? That sounded like a motorcycle. I heard that noise again. It sounds like a motorcycle. Where does that noise keep coming from? Oh wow. Look at that. It's an evil paper wrapping paper. Another evil paper wrapping paper. Oh, I heard another noise. I'm gonna go down the stairs and I'm gonna make evil papers. I'm gonna make evil wrapping paper. Oh, that's 4 evil papers. That looked like 1 evil paper, but that was actually 4 evil papers that was in one spot. Like, sometimes it looks like there's only 1 evil paper, but when you kick it or hit it or something, or if you spit on it, sometimes it will turn into 4 evil papers. Because it was actually 4 evil papers that were on top of each other. And I found another paper portal, but it's wet, so I have to throw it off the edge. If you make evil papers from a wet paper portal, they'll automatically die because they're covered in water right when they spawn in. So that means they immediately die. And if you didn't know, evil papers die from getting covered in water or getting spat on or going indoors. And if you're wondering why evil papers die from going indoors, it's because you know how people breathe oxygen? Well, evil papers breathe wind. Like, the only way the evil papers can move around is if the wind blows them. But if an evil paper goes indoors, or if an evil paper spawns indoors, then it'll die because there's no wind indoors. So the evil paper can't move, and the evil paper will suffocate because there's no wind. That guy's walking a dog. That guy's walking a dog. It's dangerous. Is that the dog that was on the missing poster? If you don't know what missing poster I'm talking about, I'm gonna show you. This is the missing poster I'm talking about. Yeah, that dog that guy was walking, it looked like the dog on that missing poster. Now, the only downside about wrapping paper evil papers is that they're only event characters. The wrapping paper evil papers are event characters only. Like, they're event only characters. Like, once December is over, all the wrapping paper evil papers are going to despawn because once December is over and once the Christmas update is over, the game is going to update, and then all the Christmas stuff won't be in the game's code anymore. So all of the wrapping paper evil papers and all the Christmas stuff, it's gonna despawn. So because once the Christmas event ends, the wrapping paper evil papers and all the Christmas stuff, all the other Christmas stuff, it won't be in the game's code anymore. So they'll all despawn. And there's a snowman invasion. Okay, fuck that guy. There's a snowman invasion happening at the transportation team's house. The reason the transportation team hasn't appeared since June is because the snowmen were invading their house. The snowmen have been invading the transportation team's house since July, which is weird because snowmen are Christmas related, not July, and summer is in July, and it's really hot during summer, so all the snowmen will melt. Well, those are just plastic snowmen. They're not real snowmen, but they're invading the transportation team's house. And after the Christmas event is over, the plastic snowmen that are invading the transportation team's house, they're also gonna despawn. Well, this video is already 15 minutes long, so I'm gonna throw a giant evil paper, and then the video is going to end automatically. I'm gonna run over to the edge, and I'm gonna throw this giant evil paper, this giant evil wrapping paper off the edge. I'm gonna throw it off the edge, and then the video is gonna end. Okay, it's almost 60 minutes, and